Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to the December Daily. Goodness, this is our first day, 31 days of live streaming to Facebook and YouTube and my Facebook page. In any case, let me tell you all about it. I'm like kind of all over the place, wanting to make things perfect and start a sequence just like with all the rehearsal in the world, which I didn't have. And I want this to be really, really great for 31 days. And what do you get when you try to do that? Everything starts to kind of explode around you. Thanks to Isabel for the credits up front and the credits out back. We're so very excited to start doing this just daily for 10 minutes. It's a challenge for me, challenge I wanted to take on. And you can take it on with me, in fact, if you'd like. If you want to go live every day, think about it. It's fun. It's a great, great opportunity to connect with others and to maybe make some music, maybe be a contribution to others, hopefully, maybe talk about some things. That's the goal here for us. So, I got a message from a friend this morning. Really, really, friend I respect. And one of the things that they said was, this music that we make during this time of like being inside and COVID and all this kind of upheaval, is this going to be something we remember, or is it something that we're going to kind of, forget, kind of like a bad dream, right? Well, there's lots of talk right now going on. There's lots of talk about a vaccine. There's lots of talk about new presidents. There's lots of talk about new precedents. But there's a lot of talk going on right now. And all of it, about all those things, take place outside of our frame. The frame that we create in, the frame that we paint, the life that we make. And especially as musicians and artists, I don't know your experience. I'd love to hear about it. Just say hi if you're here in the comments, and maybe answer these questions. How are you thinking? Is this just a moment in time which we're going to leave behind us gratefully? Or will it have changed the way we think and the way we do things? At least for me, I'm not traveling anymore. Not for now, not even to teach. Teaching all online, and I'm really trying to make the most out of the opportunity given with the enormous amount of technology, the opportunity given to actually reach out and connect with people in a new way. So that's kind of what we're about at Amplify This. That's Isabel Holmes and my new venture, my dear partner. And that's kind of what we're trying to create as an infrastructure, as a way to have these conversations, to pursue these conversations, and to pursue creativity as artists and musicians in a way that perhaps we haven't necessarily thought about. So to that end, this 31 days of live streaming is going to be full of a loop of the day, a topic of the day, explorations of a way of thinking, but exactly 10 minutes, just to put a limit, put a point on it, right? And I'm hoping that you might join us, maybe even daily. In fact, anybody who joins us every day and says hi in the comments, you get a prize at the end of 31 days. But that 31st day will be New Year's Eve. And we'll be setting ourselves up for that 31 days to look at things in a forward and possibility moving direction for 31 days together. So anyway, you got a loop of the day going on right now. Thankfully, with the technology of Ableton Live, which is my absolute drug of choice. This is how I make all my music. I'm starting out with a completely empty set today, except for a file that I created during my class today. And oh, you can't see that. And yeah, you can see my shirt. Anyway, so I'm going to start to expand this Ableton Live file, and maybe on the weekend make it into something larger. So we're starting with Ableton Live, which is one of the best programs known to man, and I've already run over my time. I wanted to say hi. Oh, you know what? I'm okay. Since this is my live stream, I'm taking liberties. Never mind 10 minutes. We're going 20 today. So this timer will run down, and I promise you I'll leave you there. Let's say hi to some people, though. Oh, yeah, there's Brett Armstrong. Says, it's changed for me forever, but I do think that we'll go back to some semblance of normal, which is also good. Yes, a great way of thinking about it. Andrew, thank you for being here. Andre, finally 2020 will be over. Yes, and that is an interesting way. That's an interesting facet through which to view this year. I hear a lot about 2020 being over and 2021 will be better. It may be, and it may not be. But once again, all the things that happen outside of our frame that we have no control over, the date of a vaccine, how it will be released, how the people to whom it will be released, all of the great upheaval to come about that, and how we behave toward each other. The only thing that we have inside our frame that we can paint inside of is the language with which we use to create our world, is the music with which we create our world, the art, the theater, the dynamic. And thank God we have kind of unreal technology with which to create our world. So that's kind of a magical thing. So anyway, now that I'm over my time here, let me Andre, Nico, just hyped to be back in the real spaces. We're all going to have such improved digital streaming chops, and I want none of it for at least after. Nico, I'm happy to say that I will enjoy some live spaces too. But you know what else I'll enjoy? I'll enjoy being able to say, hey, this is my world, my individual live streaming space. And I can talk with you, and I can talk with whoever I would like to invite, and do concerts just for you. And no presenters, no anything. I love presenters. Oh my God. My entire life has been interacting with the most wonderful presenters. And by the same token, it's really nice to have control. To just be able to say, here I am. I just want to be with you and hang out. So anyway, yeah. Thanks for coming, Nico. Thanks for coming, Andre. Andrew, anybody who comes afterwards and listens afterwards. This is my rocky first start to the December Daily. I'll be here every day at 4:30. I will endeavor to be on time. I don't know about the timer. Does the timer stress you out, or should I leave the timer up there? I'll ask you questions. I'll engage with you. I would love to hear from you, even if I don't get to actually see you. So, yeah, tell me, does that timer stress you out? Because it can just as easily go away if I want. But perhaps we should let this go, and I'll see you at 4:30 tomorrow. What do you think? Thanks for joining us, and tomorrow will be a completely different day, and a different topic, a different everything, and we'll see what happens then.